What's up, Fearless Nation? Ray coming at you here with another video. Today we're going to be focusing on stretching. Alright, I just finished one of my workouts, so this is something I'll typically go through most of the time with some of my stretches. So I have it written down over here on the board, the little things that we're going to be focusing on today. So we're going to be stretching our hips, our hamstrings, our glutes, our lower back, our abs, chest, shoulders, and triceps. Okay. Now I also wrote that each stretch is going to be at least held for 30 seconds before we move on. Now most of the stuff we're going to be doing left and right too, so we're going to be spending a minute at each station. Okay. Now, most important part, do not forget to breathe. Okay, because we're going to be breathing through this entire thing. Okay, so I already started the clock over there, already set it up. It's going to be 30 seconds at a time. So if you guys want, you guys can follow along with me and just listen to the beep. And of course, I'll be letting you guys know when to switch. Okay, so the first one, we're going to start off with our hips. I'm going to start the clock. We have 10 seconds, and then we're going to get going. Okay, so now from here, I'm going to be starting off. I'm going to pick my right side. I'm going to lunge forward with my right leg. So I'm going to be lunging forward, driving my hips forward. Now I'm not letting myself open up. I'm turning into the leg that I'm using that's already forward. I'm keeping my opposite hand to the outside. So right leg forward, left hand to the outside. And I'm going to be trying my best to stay upright as I'm turning out, and I'm driving again my hips forward as much as I can. So from here, staying upright, just breathing through the entire thing as much as I possibly can. Taking nice big breaths as I'm still driving, maintaining that tension forward so I can stretch my left hip there. Now it's going to be time to switch. So coming up, same thing, lunging forward, driving forward. Opposite hand is going to be to the outside of that leg. Still staying upright as much as you guys possibly can. Okay. Now from this one, we're going to transition into the hamstring. We still have 15 seconds in this hip, so we'll stay here for a little bit. And then all we're going to do is we're going to be sitting back with that hamstring. So we'll be switching in 8 seconds. So still driving forward. I don't want you guys to ease up just yet. So in 3, 2, 1, we're going to be sitting back like this, straighten out that leg. Now from here, keeping our chest up and leaning forward. I don't want you guys just to round out. So chest up, lean with your chest. So leaning forward, keeping the chest up as I'm leaning forward. So this should be helping separate the two connecting points to just get a better hamstring stretch down here in our hamstrings. So from here, 13 seconds, still keeping the chest up. Keep the toes pointed back towards you. And keep breathing. This is all about settling into these movements. And time to switch. So switching right leg forward. Again, toe pointed back. Chest is going to be forward. Leaning into that stretch. Finding that point that sucks and keep it there. And that's where we focus on our breathing. After this, we're going to be transitioning into our glutes. So just keep focusing on your breathing. Almost there. So 2, 1. Now this, I'm going to be bringing my leg across. So if you, from here, now I'm bringing my left foot back, and we're going to be sitting down onto our butt here. So with this one, a lot of times people will naturally see that people will struggle to keep this leg forward in front of them, and we'll see the leg come down here. So little by little, you can just hold on to that foot there and keep it wherever you guys are. You guys will see the more flexible you become, the easier it's going to be for you to keep the leg there. Okay, so in a couple seconds, we're going to be switching and switching sides. So we're going to bring left foot forward, sitting down onto the ground again. Again, this one, the goal is to get as close as you possibly can to the ground. If you feel it's going to be harder for you, that's okay. Again, this is a movement that sometimes we might have to practice more often till we get a little more comfortable to settle into this stretch. We're just going to be here a couple more seconds, and then we're finally going to move on to our lower back. With this one, we're going to be sitting on our butts. Okay, so in 2, 1, I'm going to settle out. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off right leg forward. My left leg is going to come over like this. And I'm going to take my opposite side. So left leg is going to be over, right arm is going to come to the outside, and I'm turning. The goal is to look back behind me like we're looking over our shoulder. And here, breathing. Take a nice big breath. Settle into that stretch. It will get easier the more you guys do this. And I'm going to be switching sides. So left leg straight, right leg is going to go over. Now the left arm is going to come to the opposite side. Again, we're turning around. The goal is to look over our shoulder. Keep breathing as much as you guys possibly can. Sometimes I know with stuff like this that it works with flexibility. Our number one thing that we catch ourselves doing is going to be holding our breath. So now we're transitioning into our abs. So in this one, we're gonna turn on over. We're gonna push our hips down to the ground, like this. Now from here, we're gonna be pushing our head up outside of our shoulders. We're just gonna be holding this for a little bit. Now I know I said that we're gonna be spending 1 minute in each one, so what I'm gonna have you guys do is sit back. So once we're done with these 30 seconds. So pressing up actively as much as you guys can. As soon as that clock beeps, we're gonna push our hips back and sit onto our heels. So from here, sitting back onto our heels, relaxing, coming down. Head is gonna be in between your arms. So focus on relaxing here. Again, big breath in, keep breathing out. Keep breathing throughout this entire thing. So after this, we're going to be switching onto the chest. Now from here, we're going to be almost staying in this exact same position. So we have about 9 more seconds. So with this one, afterwards, we're only going to be focusing on one side at a time. So what we're going to do is come forward. We're going to bring our left arm out. Our right hand's going to come out. And we're just going to be leaning towards the right side while keeping the left arm straight. So I'm going to show you guys from the front. So left arm's going to be out. We're leaning over like that. Keeping our arms nice and straight. Breathing through. After this, then we're going to be switching to the opposite side. Just a couple more seconds. Now switching sides. Left hand down. Right hand is going to straighten out all the way out. Then we're going to be leaning again towards the left side, keeping that arm nice and straight. After this, we're going to be almost staying in the exact same position to stretch our shoulders. So keep it up in this position. You don't have to worry about any crazy transitions. So we're almost there. So now from here, I'm going to be stretching our shoulders. So our right arm is going to come forward. Now our left arm, keeping our palm up, is going to go through, planted down to the ground, and we're leaning towards that left side. So this should be all towards the back of your shoulder there. Yeah. And lean right into it. These stretches should be a little bit easier to breathe, so you might not have to focus on taking so many big, deep breaths, but if you're comfortable taking those big, deep breaths, by all means, keep it up. And now we're going to be switching sides. So left arm forward, remember right arm through, keeping the palm up, planted to the ground, leaning towards that right side. Same thing. Keep focusing on your breathing. Try your best to keep the palm down there. So I noticed my palm came up a little bit. So just stay a little conscious of it. All right, so now from here, we're going into our last one. It's going to be our triceps. So for these, you can sit on up. We're going to be bringing our right arm up and over. So your hand is going to be onto your back like this, pulling your elbow towards the center of your back. And keeping yourself upright as much as you possibly can, because I don't want to be like this. When I'm sober, I want to stay upright as much as I can. Still be able to take those big deep breaths. Using the opposite hand to continuously keep pulling towards the center. This will get easier the more you do it. So you just have 30 seconds here, 30 seconds in the other side. And now it's time to switch. So then getting the opposite side in. Remember, hand down towards the middle of the back, pulling the elbow towards the center of the spine there. Stay upright as much as you can. Don't allow yourself to curve. Upright as much as you can. Keep pulling, keep tension, keep breathing. Last couple seconds. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and done. So those are our morning stretches. Just like I said, a quick little routine that you guys can be doing after your workout, whether it be. I know we're going to be throwing a lot of total body at you guys, so this is good just to kind of hit a little bit of everything, starting in your lower body and working your way up, okay? All right, so thank you guys for joining me for my post-workout stretch. I'll see you guys in the next video.